Getting sober is not easy. Many of us tried for years before we were able to do it. Learning to trust, learning to tell the truth when every cell in your body is saying it's a mistake, that you can't trust people, is a hard thing to do.
Trust is a commodity that most alcoholics and addicts don't have a whole lot of. They don't trust people around them, and they don't trust themselves.
When people come for treatment here, or when they first walk in the doors, majority of them are scared. They're fearful. They've lost everything. They're morally, emotionally, spiritually bankrupt.
And it's a black hole. It's a black hole that you cannot see the top. You can't see the top. There is no light. There is no way out. I can't do anything. I don't know how to get out of this mess.
Most of the time, a family member has not slept through the night or has been very stressed and anxious. They've been through a lot. I like to call it battle fatigue. They've just been fighting a lot of battles that have not even been their battles to fight.
The thing that I do know is that alcoholism and drug addiction is a very lonely illness. It separates you from everybody and everything that you love. Most addicts and alcoholics, by the time they get to treatment, have burned most of their bridges, if not all of their bridges.
It's very difficult for families to understand that this is a process. It's not something that we can cure, nor that they can cure. But one of the misconceptions I think that families have, the biggest misconception is that they have any power in curing their loved one. And that one's a really hard one. That one's hard, especially for parents, because they're supposed to be able to fix their loved one.
When families come to us, they're often quite lost in how to handle this crisis that they're in. And we help them to see that, they've been trying to deal with this as a family for a long time unsuccessfully, and they need help, and the potential patient also needs help. They have not been able to make a good decision for themselves in quite a while, so allowing us to help guide the decision-making process is critical.
I remember being that way. What am I going to do? Where do I go? How? And for me, it was a guy standing next to me. He says, "I'm glad I don't have to live that way anymore, Janice." And I'm like, "Live? What are you talking about?" And he told me about Willingway. I'm going to say this. As bad as I was feeling, that was the first time I'd had any hope that something may be different, because the guy said he was on the same drug that I was, and he didn't live like that anymore. And that I could go someplace and they would help me.